Beautiful friends, welcome to today's live video. We'll be talking about this Regina Daniels. Regina Daniels' brother that has been arrested. And Regina. For those of us who doesn't know who Regina Daniels is, please, as you join this live video, please kindly drop your like. Kindly drop your like and do well to join the live chat if possible. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So today we are talking about this Regina Daniels' brother, Sammy, that has been arrested, that was arrested, rather, because the news reaching social media as of now is that he has been released. He has been released. Sammy has been arrested, was arrested by Ned Nwoko, the husband of Regina Daniels. Now, who is Regina Daniels? For those of us who doesn't know who Regina Daniels is, she's a young Nollywood actress, a Nigerian Nollywood actress. This actress that started acting as a child, she is among those that started acting as a child. And she married at the age of 16, 18 to 19, 18/19, according to the news, that she got married at the age of 18/19, and currently she's with 2 kids, and she married her husband at the age of 61. The husband, Paned Nwoko, was 61 years, and she was 8 to 19. You can see the age difference is so much. The age difference is so much. So they are married with 2 kids. Please give me 1 second. So they are married with 2 kids, and they started having problem in their homes, in their marriage some days ago. And I think I want to reposition this thing. So they started having problems in their home, in their marriage. And this Sammy, Regina's brother, came to fight for her sister, and allegedly, they said that was the reason why he was arrested. And ever since, they have been fighting for his release, and he had not been released. But today, I saw that finally he had been granted bail. Let's read what Regina Daniel wrote. Regina Daniels has been coming out to say some things, to write many things on her Instagram page. And this is what she wrote about her brother's detention. He said, "I give up. What was my brother's offense? Fighting for his baby sister because his in-law would always beat her up, which means Ned Nwoko always beats Regina up. I actually accorded the Nigerian police some respect, but shame on you all. It's obvious the highest bidder always wins. Now, I am crippled. I will return if that's the only way. Do whatever he says. Get injected to be like a zombie. Get locked up and raped in the house. Only then will my brother because by law there is no tangible case against Sammy West. Ned Nwoko is bigger than the whole of Nigeria. That's what this means. We lost, or rather, I lost. Regina Daniels has been coming out to write so many things, and the other time she was crying. She came out crying. Now, this brother of his that they are all fighting for, what was the offense? He said the offense of his brother is coming out to fight for her. It's normal for a brother to fight for the sister. It's a normal thing. In a home, you have a sister or you have a brother. Even sisters fight for their brothers. That is to defend their brother. It's like defending your own. So in doing that, she said that was why Sammy was arrested. And she claims that, see, I'm reading from here. So it's not that this is what she wrote. This is what I'm reading. So she claimed that the husband always beat her up. And the husband also is asking her to return to the home because as it is, Regina Daniel left the home, left their house. So the husband wants her to come back because the husband claimed that she's doing substance, she's taking substance, so that she needs to go for rehabilitation. But what this girl is claiming to be the rehabilitation seems, according to what she wrote here, it seems that, let me get that place. She said, if I will return, that is referring to her husband, telling her husband that she will return if that will be the only way to release her brother. And she will do whatever he says, that she will get injected to be like a zombie, being locked up and RAPED in the house. You hear what she's saying here? That the rehabilitation, allegedly, let me just call it allegedly now, but this is what she wrote out here, that is to be locked up and injected. But what I'm really saying, this is what she wrote. But for me, I will really be coming out again live on this issue. I just decided to come out on this live, to make this live because I saw that the brother has been released. Now, being locked up, if truly she's doing substance, according to what the husband claimed, I've heard that the husband has been releasing some things, some evidence or something like that. I've not really checked on the husband's page to know what he's writing and what he's doing there. But people who has checked are saying that he has been writing some things, posting some things, concerning this whole issue. So, and I also watch where the mother, maybe I will bring that when I come live on this issue again, that the mother also confirmed it. I heard the mother say something like that. And the mother said that it was even this Ned Nwoko, the husband of this young girl. Mind you, Regina now, as of now, is 25 years. While the husband is 65 years old. You see the age difference, the gap is quite too much. And this Ned Nwoko is a Nigerian politician. He's a Nigerian politician, he's a wealthy man. According to them, he's a very wealthy man. So for him to come out and say this girl, this young actress, is doing substance, and the mother confirmed it by saying he lured her into it. My concern in this is this. How, if it's a country, that's why we are crying for a better Nigeria. We need a better country. Oh my God, we need a better country. Nigeria I don't know that country. I don't know what to say about Nigeria anymore. If it's a country that functions, if it's a country that works, social media will not be saying all these things. We will not even be talking about this issue. The authorities will do what they are supposed to do. The authorities would have taken over this case. But it is these police people that's what we see in Nigeria. It is these police people. When you have money and give them money, they can arrest anybody. You give them money to pick up somebody, they'll just go and pick up that person. So many innocent people are languishing in the police net, in the police cells, just like that. There was some years back, one of my in-law of blessed memory, he was coming back at night, and the police, you won't believe that the police picked him up. A building before the building we were living then was where the police picked him up. He has reached his home. A building before his building, the police picked him up. What was his offense? Nothing. His offense was going back to his home by about 11 p.m. at night. And the police people, according to him, said they asked him, why will he be going back home by that time? By 11 p.m. Why will he be going home by 11 p.m.? That was his offense. They just picked him, locked him up. It was the next day when it has started, the family became so worried, and that was how some people told the family who saw when police picked him up, told the family that they saw police pick him up and put him in their van. So the family now went to the police station, the nearest police station, and found their their father there, found their brother, find their father, found their husband there. You understand? That's how they found the man there, and he was bailed for no reason, no offense. That's how many people have been locked up. And when a rich man gives some police money to go and lock up somebody for no tangible reason, without an evidence, they'll just lock up the person. So why am I saying all this story? Regina Daniel's brother was locked up by the police, and I believe is, according to Regina, it's Paned, Regina's husband, that locked him up. According to what we read by Regina here, it's because he came to fight for his younger sister, to defend. Let's use that word, because he came to defend his younger sister. That's the Nigeria we are living in. And since then, they have been trying to bail him. They're actually moving from the prison they put him. I allegedly Lagos. That's what I had. Lagos. They move him over to Abuja. Moving the boy from one place to the other. For which offense? Trying to defend his sister. And I believe maybe he must have said some dirty words. I believe, young boys, I believe he must have used negative words, maybe being so rude, so insultive. I believe, because they won't just pick him up like that. I believe maybe he has threatened them or said one thing or the other that as a family they're supposed to have overlooked. Now they picked him up and they have refused him bail all this while. But today, finally, he has been granted bail. Even the mother, also, this senator, also issued an arrest warrant for the mother. According to Very Dark Man, he said he pleaded on behalf of the mother, so the mother's own was ruled out. But this brother of Regina has been in the custody of the police ever since. Then finally today, he was released. So why will the Nigerian police be acting this way? This is so bad. This is so bad. That is what we see in Nigeria. And also, if Nigeria is a functioning country, this man, the senator, if it's a functioning country, he won't be acting the way he's acting with his family. He's supposed to have been invited for questioning. Because some things the wife is writing, they are supposed to have invited him to find out if it is true or not. Because according to what we are seeing on social media, when the other wife left him, and I don't really follow them like that because I feel it's a family issue. When the other wife left him, I didn't carry the story. I wasn't interested. When this Regina case come up, I started hearing allegedly from people that she was also accused of doing substance. Now, this little girl, Regina, also, because she left, he's also accusing her of doing substance. And she came out and admit that she was doing substance. The mother also confirmed that he lured her into doing substance. This kind of a person, if it's an advanced country, whether or not he's a senator, I believe he will be answering questions. They'll be finding out if what allegedly they said he's doing is true or not. But today, this man is walking free, and he'll continue to walk free. He's free. Nobody is doing anything to him. The police has not arrested him. So I don't know. I know. In Nigeria, if I don't know, that's a lie. Because I know. In Nigeria, the rich, they are above the law. The Nigeria I come from, the rich people, they are above the law. They intimidate people with their money if they want to. If they choose to intimidate people with their money, they will intimidate them, which is very bad. How can a young girl of this age married a man 18 to 19 years start abusing substance? That the husband wants her to go for rehabilitation. All right, I support her going for rehabilitation. But what kind of rehabilitation is she going for? Where is that place? Is it true that it's a house, that he will lock her up in a house and inject her? You saw it, we read it here, and she start acting like a zombie. Is it the kind of rehabilitation that he wants to take her to? His own self-made rehabilitation. Who does that? Who does that? It's not right. I support her going for rehab. It will really help her. It will help her a long way to stop, because it's a very bad thing. It's a very bad thing. Come to talk of a girl of her age. She really needs to go for rehab. She needs to go for it. But if the rehab is in a house, the man's house, what she's saying here, if it happens to be true, then the police, I believe the police are supposed, if it's a country that functions, as I'm saying, the police is supposed to have stepped into the matter. They're supposed to have stepped into the matter, because how will it look like? Locking up someone in a house, injecting the person. I don't know. I don't know if Nigeria will ever be good. Some people will say, always talk about Nigeria, talk about Nigeria. Yes, I will continue to talk about Nigeria. I'll continue to talk about Nigeria, because the happenings is too much. There's a story I'm going to bring out for us here again. Very sad story. Eh? How will someone how will someone be locked up in a house or in a room, and they call it rehab? What kind of rehab is that? That they will lock up a young girl, according to her, as we read, I'll read it again, gets locked up, and I don't want to use that word, and RUAPED in the house. Only then will your brother will his brother return, because the man Ned was saying that her return will be the only reason he will grant bail to his brother. And she's writing this now, that when she returned, this is what is going to happen to her, because Ned wanted her to return to go for rehabilitation. And this is what she put out. Look at it. She said, because by law, there is no tangible case against Sammy West. Ned Nwoko is bigger than the whole of Nigeria. That's what this means. Ned Nwoko is not bigger than Nigeria. It's just that Nigeria is a place where people do, the rich always wins. The rich always win in Nigeria. Thank God for social media. Social media has really been helping. It has been helping in that country a lot. Now people run to social media when they have problems, because running to the authorities, to the police, I don't know. But people now run to social media for help when they fall into troubles. Well, I thank God that at the end of it all, the brother was released. Because I was suggesting before that even if Ned Nwoko refused to listen to people, at least they have kinsmen. They have kinsmen. Even this rehab that he said Regina should go to, I believe that they have kinsmen. Ned Nwoko will not be bigger than his kinsmen. At least there is someone he will listen to. He's a human. I believe there is someone who will talk to him and he will listen. So, and Regina has been married to him for some time, so she knows who that person will be, or the mother knows, or anyhow, or any of the kinsmen. They have people who will talk to him and he will listen. They should sit together, because Regina really needs that rehabilitation. If you ask me, as she has confirmed it that she does that, and the mom also confirmed it that Ned lured her to it, and Ned also said it. So she really needs that rehab, so she can be able to stop. But if that rehab is what she is writing, then it's not a rehab. I believe that they should consult their kinsmen. This thing should be a family thing, a family agreement. They should consult some people, let them sit down as a family and talk about this, and they will know where the rehab they will send her to. It will be an agreement. They will send her to that particular rehab to help her, because she needs help. She's still a child, a 25 years old. She's still a child. When I say a child, I mean she's still very young. I don't mean that she's a child. She's still very young. That's the word that she used. She's still very young. They should help her. Take her to a good rehab, not locking her up in the room, injecting her like a zombie. She should be taken to a good rehab, so that to help her life, so that she will be able to stop taking substance. So that is what I think. And that is what I feel should play out. Because leaving her like that, okay, because now the brother has been released, that is not the end of it. Even though if she goes back to the husband, because this is a family thing. They can decide to settle tomorrow and she will go back. Even though if she goes back, her problem has been exposed. She need to be taken care of. She really need that rehab that the husband is talking about. She really need it for her own good and for the good of the children. How will it feel like training children in such an environment? They will grow up tomorrow to start doing the same thing. We have been talking about family pattern. Those of you who have been with me on this channel for a few times here, we are talking about family pattern. We have not ended on that topic, family pattern. This is a pattern. If she continue on this, doing this substance and train up children in that environment, the husband is aware and she's doing it, the children will grow up doing it. Look, there is no two ways about it, because this is a pattern she's laying out for her children. They will end up doing it if nothing is done now. In this place, there is one man that always drink. He's always very drunk. When you see this man, he will drink to stupor. He will be falling on the ground on the road. You see him, he's a white man. He will change to, his color will change to red. He's always drunk. That is always that this type that he will not be able to control himself. You see him falling on the ground. Please, if you are joining this live, please kindly help me drop like, okay? Thank you so much. So you see him like this, he will just be falling on the ground. In few occasions, he has entered even our church, and we are praying for him. In some occasions like that, it's not only him. There were 2 or 3. I think there were 3, but 2 of them, I don't know anything about the other one, but 2 of them today, they no longer drink. When you see, sometimes I'll be saying to God that I would really love to, I'll be praying for him. I'll be telling God that I would really like to see this man normal, well-dressed, well-dressed and normal without being drunk. I really love to see the way he will look like that. I was so eager to see him normal. And when the day I saw him, that this man was really exactly the way I was expecting him to look, though he was not with a suit. I was expecting him with suit, but he was well dressed, and even talking, was well dressed. When I saw him and his hair was shaved, he was looking good, neat, and responsible. When I saw him, I didn't believe it. I was like this. I didn't believe it. I was like, I really want to confirm, is this the man? And that was it. He's now okay. 2 of them, they are now okay, because they went for rehab. They went for rehabilitation and they came back okay. So I believe Regina need it. Regina Daniels need to go for rehabilitation for his own good and for the good of his children. If not for if she doesn't even want to do it for herself, she should do it for her children. For the sake of those innocent children, she should do it. And if there is anyone who is watching this live video today and you have such problem, please go for rehabilitation. Go for rehabilitation. It will really help you a long way. It will help you to stop it. If you know you cannot stop it on your own, please go for rehabilitation. That's the best you can do for yourself. And if you have children, if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it because of your children. If you don't have children, do it for yourself. Love yourself, value yourself, and do it for yourself. So that is what I have for us today. That is what I have for us today. Regina Daniel's brother has been released, and I believe because he has been released shouldn't be the end of it. Regina should still go for rehabilitation. And anyone who is passing through such addiction should also go If you can't stop it alone, please go for rehabilitation. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Take very good care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. In fact, I'll be coming again live tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bye.